Are you ready for some professional wrestling? Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Test of Strength Championship. Your referee is Gina Monty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Test of Strength Championship, one of the premier independent wrestling titles in New England, and you are going to see a clinic put on by these two of the best young talents in New England tonight fighting for that prize.
Absolutely, I'm hyped for this one. We got a good mix of styles here, a lot of history with this story, a lot of history with this match.
Yeah, we'll go through a lot of it as we proceed. There's a lot of things that have tied these guys together as it relates to this title. Number one contenders matches, stealing the titles, but right now you are seeing the entrance of the resplendent Test of Strength champion, Dän De Man, and he's accompanied by a piece of garbage known as the name of Jimmy Mees.
We're in for a treat here. This is like opening the show with Michael Jackson. This is going to be a great match. Phenomenal.
I'm looking forward to this one. And you see Dän De Man, as classy as ever, making referee Gina Monty hold the ropes open for him. I mean, I guess he is the champion, but isn't that what Jimmy Nees is there to carry his luggage and hold the ropes?
They say chivalry is dead. It doesn't seem like it's going to resurrect anytime soon.
We could be here for a while if you give Dan a live mic.
Here we go.
How's everybody doing here in Boston? I just got one thing to say to all you people in Boston. I love the Yankees.
Of course, Dan would bring that.
Oh no,
And since I see all these children here, I have one thing to say.
Oh, I can't wait to see what
Fortnite is garbage.
The kids do not like it when you make fun of
And
Fortnite.
every one of you people are trash.
Oh, well, there you go. That's lovely.
And now, you're looking at the greatest entertainer here in Boston, Massachusetts. So I need every one of you handsmaids and every one of you piece of trash men and all you bratty kids to stand up. Because I'm the face of this company and cheer for me.
No shortage of confidence from Dän De Man. No.
That's
Not at all.
That's an interesting way to make an entrance.
Well, you got to have confidence to call yourself the face of the galaxy, which is exactly what Dän De Man considers himself.
For those of you who are not familiar with Dän De Man, he fancies himself the Thanos of professional wrestling, claiming he can end anyone with just a snap of his fingers.
Well, absolutely. Well, if he hits that snap, if he hits that stunner-like maneuver, that snap, it's going to be curtains for you.
And there you see a man who calls himself the heart of the city, Jiggi Sosa. He is undeniably one of the toughest guys in this business to put away. He will not quit. He's got the biggest heart I've seen. This is a serious challenge for Dän De Man.
And it's for all the marbles, and it's here at as grand of a stage as you can get, Fenway-Parke, Jiggi Sosa, ready to capture that Test of Strength championship.
Absolutely, and a lot of history tied to this, and we'll get to that after Rich handles the introductions. But there is a big amount of story here between these two guys.
Yeah, it looks like he's already won over the Fenway faithful here today.
Absolutely, it is the El Mundo Latino Festival. Puerto Rican pride on full display there with Jiggi Sosa.
He is accompanied to ringside by...
What's this?
I stand corrected. Introducing first in the corner to my left, the challenger from straight out of the North End. Weighing in at 140 pounds, he is the heart of the city, Jiggi
popular here at El Mundo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent to my left is accompanied to ringside by his manager, Jimmy Mees.
Turncoat piece of trash, Jimmy Mees.
He represents from the 25th century. He is the face of the company and the current reigning and defending Test of Strength champion, Dan De Mman.
Dan De Mman hearing the boos from the crowd. Now I wonder, if you come from the future, can anything really surprise you in this match?
Well, I'll tell you what, if that's the case, then I guess he already knows what happens in this match. But I'll tell you what, none of the rest of us do. The Fenway faithful here, the Bell Time Club faithful do not, and we are in for a treat in this opening contest.
Well, we'll tell you what, we talked earlier about how Dan De Mman likes to fancy himself Thanos. He considers that Test of Strength Championship his infinity gauntlet. He will die before giving up that title. He will go to any ends, any means. He will do anything it takes to walk out of here the champion, and we have seen that time after time since he captured the belt.
Absolutely no reason that we wouldn't see him attempt that today here at Fenway Park. History in the air. But I'll tell you, I like the look of confidence on the face of Jiggi Sosa.
Jiggi Sosa has unwavering confidence in himself. No matter what the odds are, he believes he will overcome and has to this point with great frequency.
Indeed, both guys look ready. Both guys look like they've been tested. We're on for a great treat here. There's the bell.
We are underway. We talked about some of the history. Let's run through some of this because it was at Test of Strength's Lone Survivor event where Dan De Mman captured that championship from Bobby Ocean in a Lumberjacks with Weapons match. At that same event, Jiggi Sosa won a six-man gauntlet match to become the #1 contender for the Test of Strength title. Jiggi Sosa never got that one-on-one opportunity. Because of the victory, Bobby Ocean was added to a three-way match where Dan De Mman won and retained the title, but Jiggi Sosa felt he never got his one-on-one opportunity. He gets it here tonight.
And throughout there we did see, as you mentioned before, Jimmy Mees turning his back on his best friend.
Stabbed Bobby Ocean right in the back, hit him with a kendo stick, and was a big part of the reason that Dan De Mman captured that title in the first place.
Well, let's see what kind of a factor he plays here in this Test of Strength Championship match.
Snapmare takeover there.
And folks, remember, Jiggi Sosa has to win this match. Dan De Mman, there's a count out of disqualification. He's leaving with the belt, so the pressure is definitely on the heart of the city.
Didn't even get a one count there. Reverse sweeps the legs there, rolls up. One count's all he could get. Arm drag takeover. These guys are starting off quick. Arm drag by Sosa. These guys back and forth. No one establishing control. Dan blocks the arm drag there. And a little bit of a standoff here.
This is a great testament to their endurance, the pace that this match started off at.
Yeah, both men in tremendous physical condition.
Oh, now these guys showing each other up a little bit here.
Oh.
This is more about the title, but they're also trying to prove who the alpha male is, I think. Nice Rana takeover. And now Jiggi Sosa will fly a little bit into that corner. Big flying forearm. Ooh.
Heard that one.
Serious knife edge chop.
Heard that one over the Green Monster. Another one.
Those are the first of many chops that we will see here tonight, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. They'll make Ric Flair proud. Oh.
I'm just glad that I'm not on the receiving end of one of those chops, and I'm sitting here nice and safe. Got Mark Green and Donnie Wonderful. Both got my back, so I'm good.
It was just last night I called Dan De Mman in a title match where he defended the Test of Strength title, and he took a lot of chops last night, so I'm not sure his chest is fully recovered. Those chops might have even more impact. Oh, watch out right here in front of us.
Right in front of us.
Dan all the way out to the floor.
If he's smart, which he is, a crafty veteran, he milks the clock, he milks the counter a lot to get himself together.
You see Jimmy Mees already getting his presence felt.
Definitely a smart tactician, Dan De Mman, for sure.
He's trying to get away. He's trying to get out into the crowd. I'm not sure he's going to find much help or support out there, though.
Not after his comments earlier, especially the Fortnite ones. These kids will pick him apart.
The Sox fans, they will not help any Yankees at all.
Yeah, no, he might be better off dealing with Jiggi Sosa one-on-one.
Jimmy Mees standing ominously by. Sosa better keep his eyes open.
Oh, face first into that barricade. That is solid steel, guys.
Sosa's doing a great job applying the pressure here and staying on him. He could be the next tested strength champion today.
Well, you got to wonder, being the tactician that he is, if Dan the Man just buying his time, waiting for one opportunity for Sosa to make a mistake, and I think this might be it.
Oh, look at that knee lift right under the jaw. There are a few places on your body you can get hit, and it's just a stunner right there, like under the jaw. That's why that's such a knockout shot.
We see now, referee has her back turned as Jimmy Mees lays in. But Jiggy Sosa right into that metal guardrail again.
Gina Monti is right there on top of things. She is one of the top officials at Test of Strength Wrestling. And now Jiggy Sosa right back out, breaks up the count.
Again.
Just like that, the tides turned in this Test of Strength Championship match as the Bell Time Club faithful voiced their disapproval for Dan the Man.
And I think there's a little bit of a receipt coming for those chops. There it is.
Yeah, you heard
a little bit of payback there for Dan De Man. And he's taking, look at, this is what Dan does. He's taking Jiggy Sosa around to each of the fans that cheered him, and he's going to do it right in their faces.
Definitely employing the mind games here.
He's showing them off. Look at this.
And here they go, right in front of us.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh! Right in front of me, that sickening impact of flesh on flesh. The one shortcoming of Dan De Man is that occasionally he allows the fans to get into his head a little too much.
Wow, yeah. Telling the fans how he feels about him.
Case in point right there, Mark Green. Ooh, big right hand.
Oh, and Sosa with those chops firing off now back into this thing. Forearm shiver. Dan is staggered, kicks that leg. Oh, big European uppercut. And Dan is in a bad way right now. He's on rubber legs. Oh, look at this. Oh, Sosa put his head down. Dan caught him. That'll concuss you real quick.
I'll tell you, not a whole lot of wrestling in this opening contest. This has been a fight from the beginning. Oh, and there we go.
Mocking the Fortnite dances.
Mocking the Fortnite fan.
Uh-oh, now he's setting him up right in front of Jimmy Mees, and don't think for a second that's an accident. There you see. As if on cue, Jimmy Mees with that cheap shot on the outside.
Say what you want about the tactics, but they're nothing short of effective. And a good part of the reason why Dan the Man is the Test of Strength champion.
Oh, and he's trying to put him to sleep here.
Cut that oxygen off, cuts his endurance down. This is a great tactic.
And let's not forget that we are, virtually outside here, middle of the summer. Heat not helping out at all.
Nope.
Absolutely.
The crowd solidly behind Jiggy Sosa, encouraging him on.
Well, this could be it. One, his arm down once. Sosa's out.
This could be it right here. If that arm falls another time, he's all
home.
No!
There he is.
Sosa is still alive. I talked about the heart that this man has. He is so difficult to put away.
Definitely resilient. And look at this comeback.
To win the Test of Strength championship here at Fenway-Park. Once a lifetime opportunity, and Sosa looks like he has that opportunity now as Dan the Man missing in the corner.
Sosa getting those ever valuable seconds to recover from the punishment he took, but he looks like he's ready to fly. And watch out, because Jiggy will fly.
Oh, he's going upstairs.
Missile drop kick.
Kick.
And now both men are down. I'll tell you what, Jiggy Sosa might be one of the best kept secrets in New England wrestling right now. This kid is in the middle of a breakout. He's going to be a star. Winning today here at Fenway Park, that Test of Strength title will go a long way to propelling him to where he wants to be.
I agree. This is an awesome showcase for both of these men. They're both incredible athletes.
Well, I hate to use the word gifted, but I think he is that 100 times over. And as we see both men making their way.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Open hand. Dan with those closed fists. Jiggy responding with those open hand shots.
Wow. And this is, with the pun intended, a test of strength.
Absolutely.
Vicious shots by both men here.
And they are battling back and forth. Nobody's giving an inch. Oh, and Dan De Man fancies himself Golden Gloves caliber boxer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that those claims are actually true, but he's putting his skills on display right now.
Oh.
And we got to think at this point in the match, Dan the Man might be setting Jiggy Sosa up for that snap. Sosa better keep his eyes open.
Oh, see, this is where you get arm weary. This is where you get arm weary.
Oh. Maybe a little rope-a-dope there, getting Dan to punch himself out.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this, wheelbarrow now. Bulldog! This could be Sosa's moment right here.
Here we go now. Bell Time Club faithful feeling it.
He's calling his shot right now. Big splash in the corner. Not a ton of weight behind Jiggy Sosa, but that big super kick right under the jaw. And another one. Has Dan in the corner. Fourth one. Number 5. 6. 7. Dan is out.
Dan will be in concussion protocol tonight. He should go for the cover right now.
But perhaps the biggest problem here is that he did it in the corner where Dan could stand up, and he can't execute that pinfall. But now, Sosa's going up top.
It looks like he's about to climb the stairway to heaven here.
Oh, Jimmy Mees pulls Dan the Man out of harm's way.
Might have wasted a little too much time there. We seen he wanted to go up top.
I'm not a big fan of Dan the Man or Jimmy Mees for that matter, but...
Wait a minute.
Whoa, watch out. Oh, suicide dive takes out Jimmy Mees. For those of you keeping score at home, the odds have just been evened as Jimmy Mees has been taken out. And Jiggy knows it. Jiggy knows this is his opening.
Well, Dan the Man now begging. Not going to get anywhere with that with Sosa.
Took his leg out. Beautiful maneuver. Stops the arm. No, not going to put Jiggy away with something like that.
Lured him right into that trap, and it wasn't enough. Sosa's still in this.
No, that was a real close near fall. It seems like they're both kind of playing possum here.
It's going to take way more than that to keep down the heart of the city, I'll tell you that much.
Especially with the Test of Strength Championship on the line.
Is he going for that snap? Here it comes. No! Sosa had it scouted. Reverses it into the backslide attempt. Dan flips him over. Good. Oh, pump knee. Hit that pump knee strike.
And again, to Donnie's point, should he be going for the cover now? Is that a mistake to not go for the pin at this point in the match? Oh, he's going up.
He's going to go up top. Referee Gina right there. She's got to get out of the way.
Oh, wait. There's Mees.
Watch. Oh. Jiggy perhaps not realizing Jimmy Mees was back in this thing. And he's turned his attention away. Watch out for Thanos. It's the snap!
Oh.
That should do it. 2, 3, and just like that, with the snap of his fingers, Dan De Man retains the Test of Strength Championship.
Not without the help of Jimmy Mees on the outside. Nonetheless, still Test of Strength champion, Dan the Man.
And Dan will tell you Thanos had an army, and he's got his own in the form of Jimmy Mees.
Well, the face of the galaxy is leaving Fenway Park.
Your winner and still Test of Strength champion.
He's leaving Fenway Park, and his bag is still 15 pounds heavier than Jiggy Sosa's. I'll tell you, what a match, though.
What a way to kick things off here tonight. And I'll tell you what, Jiggy Sosa opened a lot of eyes, and Gina just slapped him. Look at
my goodness!
Stunner!
What?
Wow!
She had enough of Dan the Man's crap, and she took matters into her own hands. Wow!
Oh, Jiggy Sosa's going to take the belt home.
I'll tell you what.
He's the real champion.
I'll tell you what, he may have lost here tonight, but I don't think things are over between Jiggy Sosa and Dan De Man.
I don't either. Well, I'll tell you what. Great opening contest here, but we are just getting started here at Fenway Park, El Mundo. Unbelievable, folks. Well, still Test of Strength champion Dan the Man.
Jiggy Sosa walking out with the fans' love, but Dan De Man walking out with the title.
All right, well, thank you to everybody watching at home on YouTube. I'm Drew Kazoo for Mark Green and Donnie Wonderful. We will see you next time.